Wom wom. All right, hi everybody. So today, okay, I guess the first thing I want to do is I want to become a VTuber, so we're gonna do that. Okay, you don't speak Korean. Hopefully, there's an English version. Okay, I got Japanese. You got. Okay. Uh. Why is the link not working? Sure, whatever. We'll just watch this video.
Hello! In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of the basic tools to get started in Live 2D, as well as the basic navigation around the program. So the first thing I'm going to point out is that when you import your PSD into Live 2D, it will not recognize any clipped layers, so these will need to be done manually, as well
Oh
as
god,
any...
you've already started to advance. What's a clipping layer? Uh. Make your own live 2D. Or actually, we should start with what I want it to look like. My VTuber. And the design is actually pretty simple. Why do not? Ah, fuck. All right, new. It's possible this battery is dead. We will. I think I have a backup somewhere. We can also just draw with the mouse. Oh, okay. No, we're good. All right. So I just want to be a red cube. That's not a cube. You get the idea. And then I want to have like cute little Kirby eyes. Something like that. And then I get, a nose. Um, okay, so these are in before you begin. Okay. Glossary. So we got, okay, so you need a bunch of little bits and then you, okay, this tutorial. Okay, here we go.
Welcome! This is a tutorial for Live 2D Cubism 3.0 beginners. By the end of this episode, you will be able to prepare the PSD material for your character's model to use as the texture. We will go through 3 main categories:
Oh my god.
the
Okay,
face,
let me just double the
the
speed
hair,
here.
and the body.
The main difference between our regular drawing and drawing for Live 2D usage is that Live 2D drawing requires the attention to potential void area. Void area may potentially be in every layer that is underneath another layer. When we draw normally, we draw the image of what's visible in a snapshot of moment. In Live 2D, as the character moves around, some of the underneath area may reveal. In this character's default state, some hidden area covered by the front hair piece is exposed as the hair moves around. We need to be aware of these potential void areas as we draw, and fill up these voids. We will now go through the list of parts this character contains. There are multiple hair groups for this model: the front, the middle, and the back. The front consists of 2 strands at the center. They are in
Okay, so actually, my design, as you can see in this beautiful rendering I've made, right? Here we can draw another one. Like, it's literally just a red cube with a face on it, and so we don't even need like hair parts, right? We just basically need face, mouth. And my vision here is actually that that everything be 2D. So if you rotate the face here, then they like if you rotate the head, the face will rotate. I don't know if I can accomplish that. We will see.
separate layers. The middle pieces may look as one whole piece, but it is actually 4 different pieces. The back is one piece after the void is filled. There is no absolute rule on how many layers are required to have. It depends on how you want the hair to perform in action. Separating pieces allow more independent movements to give richer 3-dimensional effect. However, it gives more work to the rigging and animation process. Now we move on to the face. After filling the void, the face looks like the head of a bald character. The ears are separated on different layers. The eyes are more complicated. Left and right eyes should be entirely separated. Left and right brows are too. Each eye has an outer and an inner group of parts. Outer group has the eyelid.
So my main inspiration here is Kirby. I think Kirby is a fun character. Yes, we got the bean eyes. We got the. I think I probably want some sort of blush. Like I don't honestly mind being just completely derivative, at least to the start. All right, it's a different character. It's got a different shade. Probably do different accent colors. I'm not sure. I haven't made a detailed like sketch of this or anything. But like if we start with this as a base, right? Here we go. Let's just make a new layer, get rid of this layer, and then also I haven't chosen the color particularly carefully yet. So let's see. Okay, so also one of the important parts of the design is that part of QB's lore, the character's named QB, is that they have nine vertices, and they were bullied out of Cube School for having too many vertices, which is why they're now a VTuber. Right, and this last vertice, right, the one that doesn't actually do anything, is the accessory slot, and so you can put like a little pink bow on there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the bow. And I am realizing that, wow, would it be nice to have an artist? I think I do want to make like the initial version myself, and then we can hire an artist later, maybe. Okay, so let's keep watching this tutorial.
Or eye cover. Usually there are eyelashes, but in this case, there aren't. Inner group is sometimes referred as eyeball parts. It includes the pupil and the eye white. Now for the mouth. There is an upper lip and lower lip. They can be identical. Inside the mouth, there should be a layer for the inner texture that only shows when the mouth opens. There is also a teeth layer. That's all for the face. The last part is the body. The body can be divided into 3 main groups.
Okay,
Body,
my character doesn't even have a body. It's literally just a cube. You know, it's about the size and shape of a microwave.
Body and arms. For this model, the upper body has 2 collar pieces around the neck and the torso.
Okay, let's skip the next one.
In this episode, we will learn how to import the PSD file into Cubism and learn about mesh and art mesh. With the PSD file we created from the last episode, we now import it to Live 2D. First, launch Cubism 3.0. Simply drag and drop the PSD file into Cubism. Your character should be assembled automatically. When you click on a part of your character, it will display a gray rectangular frame with 4 white dots. This object we are selecting is referred as an art mesh. The gray frame we're seeing is called a mesh. A mesh defines what texture to display and stores information of the blend shape keys. A mesh consists of white dots. Each of them is a vertex. One vertex can be connected to another with a line. The connected vertices make into a polygon. The polygons are what you may work with to transform this mesh, therefore transforming the texture. Click and drag a vertex to see how it affects the art mesh. It stretches the image within the polygon. Contracting and expanding polygons are essentially what renders all the 3D motions. To begin working on your model, first we should place enough vertices into the mesh of all the art meshes to work with. There is an automatic mesh generator button that we can use. To automatically arrange vertices to all the art meshes, press Ctrl and A to select all the art meshes, and then click the Auto button. In this pop-up dialog, click on the downward...
Oh, I didn't even have Live 2D downloaded. Let me just go do that. Alright, Live 2D. This is confusing. The software license agreement. Oh god, I want to. And here it is in Japanese. How much is it to purchase? Okay. Is there a way to do... Okay, so... Live 2D... I don't want the pro version, I want like the free version. Is there a... Okay. Annual sales less than 10 million yen. That's... 10 million divided by 100. 100K? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't... We're never gonna hit that. We're good. Start with free. Sure. Yep. First time download, individual. Oh shit, I should not show that on stream. Okay, great. So while that's cooking, let's make a mock-up of my little character. So, okay, so in the so the example.
Welcome. This is a tutorial for live. Consists of 2 strands at the center. They are in separate layers. The middle pieces may look as one whole piece, but it is actually 4 different pieces. The back is one piece after the void is filled.
Okay, so
there is no absolute rule on how many layers are required to have. It depends on how you want the hair to perform in action. Separating pieces allow more independent movements to give richer 3-dimensional effect. However, it gives more work to the rigging and animation process. Now we move on to the face. After filling the void, the face looks like the head of a bald character. The ear.
Okay, so I don't need a back void because I don't have any hair. So let's just take some quick notes. What do I actually need? So I also need to choose a dang like color. Like, cause I want like a not. Let's go with that for now. There we go. And then like an inner color that's like a little lighter. Maybe a little over in the orange. Actually, swap those. So that's the other color. Okay, so anyway, what we need is we need the background. We need eyes, lid, pupil, your nose, and we need a mouth.
Ears are separated on different layers. The eyes are more complicated. Left and right eyes should be entirely separated.
Works on keybinds, basics. Okay, sure, whatever.
Hello, welcome in everyone. This is Sapphire, and today we're going to be learning how to rig a 2D model in Live 2D Cubism. This is going to be the first part of a long series of how to basically rig a half body from torso, about the hips / torso up for a 2D VTuber. If you have not done the art for your VTuber yet, or you're still trying to figure out how to organize the Photoshop layer
Interesting
files,
that
go ahead and click this video.
this looks like a 3D VTuber here, but
or you can click the card up above. This first part is going to be how to set up your file in Live 2D Cubism. So it's going to be all the basics and all the
4 years, okay.
Live 2D is an incredible you should charge, or I like to better phrase it, series, or just more comfortable in general with the process. Next, let's talk about what you'll exactly be learning.
Full body, okay, so
Welcome back to episode 2 in my 10-part series of how to make a full body 2D VTuber model for beginners. Last episode, we went over why learning the basics of Live 2D is so important. We also talked about how much you should charge for a Live 2D model if you do decide to do commissions and sell your work. Everything that we'll be learning in this tutorial is going to help you with learning how to animate a tier 1 VTuber character. And we also discussed additional tips that I wish I knew before starting Live 2D Cubism. If you missed the last episode, I highly recommend going back to check out some of the content before moving on to this episode. In this episode, we'll be going over everything you should know to prepare your PSD file, or in other words, prepare your character for Live 2D Cubism. First, we'll learn how to set up our canvas, as well as the best canvas settings. And then we'll talk about additional important information that you should keep in mind. How complex should you draw your character? You'll see models that from simple anime models to themselves. So every layer really should be separated. When you're going to draw your character...
Okay, I understand layer separation. Okay, let's see. Live 2D is downloaded. English is fine. Yep. Sure. Yep. Sure. Did it? Oh, it's dry. Or it should be. Yep. Okay, Live 2D. Come on. Okay. Start as free version. Okay, great. All right. So, I can't even make it big. Come on, Live 2D. I don't care. Okay, so first of all,
You can draw it all as one painting or one illustration or with a few layers, but eventually
okay.
Live 2D is an incredible program
What?
capable of
Just
beautiful
stop yapping. I just want to like Live 2D beginner versus pro. Make this in 1 week. Importing my model. Okay, let's see. What's episode 1 here? This is the same creator. Who just yeah. Live 2D on the web.
This is a tutorial video on how to set up your VTuber model.
Okay, so I trust this person because their VTuber actually looks good.
Who have commissioned me for rigging, and I'll get started. I have not wrote a script, so I'm just going like freestyle. So first of all, when you receive your model, it will be through a zip file or a raw file. So I would recommend getting WinRAR. File is March, right? So I and talk. I like to make.
I don't know how to do this. Okay, so here we go. Setting up the model. Okay, so first of all, let's draw something. Let's see. So we need. Where's my mouse? Okay. So wait, I need my. Okay, so that's the external. Yeah, okay, so I'm using the outline color right now. So great. And now we dye that with the internal color. Great. Okay, I feel like that's good enough for now. And that's our base. And then maybe brown eyes. Maybe brown eyes would be cute. Okay, let's start with black though. All right, so now we have the eye outline. All right, and then the eyeball, the eye white, is that okay? There we go. Oh no. Okay, no, I don't want that. I want that here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's okay. Let's file save as UV. Okay, great. And then file save as dot. No, I should be able to export as PSD, right? PSD. Yep, there we go. Export. Okay, sure. Great. Now Live 2D. Drag that in. Okay, Control Z. Okay. Okay, there's no Control Z. You can't just. Okay. Art mesh. Okay. Okay. Now, help me official tutorial.
In this episode, we will learn how to import the PSD file into Cubism and learn about mesh and art mesh. With the PSD file we created from the last episode, we now import it to Live2D. First, launch Cubism 3.0. Simply drag and drop the PSD file into Cubism. Your character should be assembled automatically. When you click on a part of your character, it will display a gray rectangular frame with 4 white dots. This object we are selecting is referred as an art mesh. The gray frame we're seeing is called a mesh. A mesh defines what texture to display and stores information of the blend shape keys. A mesh consists of white dots. Each of them is a vertex. One vertex can be connected to another with a line. The connected vertices make into a polygon. The polygons are what you may work with to transform this mesh, therefore transforming the texture. Click and drag a vertex to see how it affects the art mesh. It stretches the image within the polygon. Contracting and expanding polygons are essentially what renders all the 3D motions. To begin working on your model, first we should place enough vertices into the mesh of all the art meshes to work with. There is an automatic mesh generator button that we can use. To automatically arrange vertices to all the art meshes, press Ctrl and A to select all the art meshes.
Cool. Okay, let's do it the lazy way. See if that works. Control A. Auto.
And then click the Auto button. In this pop-up dialog, click on the downward arrow to open the drop-down menu.
Preset. Standard. Cool. And then if I... Where are you not going?
Select the standard option for a standard preset of mesh arrangement. Now your model should be covered in white dots. Auto Mesh Generator may be handy, but there are some parts that require manual mesh editing for dynamic movements, such as the eyebrows and the mouth. To manually edit vertices, first you need to enter Mesh Edit Mode. Click on the Edit Mesh Manually button to enter Edit Mode, or simply double-click on the art mesh you want to edit. In this mode, you may simply click and drag a vertex to edit the mesh. You can see that your texture is not transforming when you do this. There are several tools for manual editing, such as the eraser, which provides you a brush-like cursor to remove vertices within the circle. When you want to add a vertex, select the Add Point tool and click on the location where you want to add a vertex. Note that adding a vertex does not register a polygon yet. You need to connect the vertices to enclose an area in order to register a polygon. The blue lines are suggestions for connecting vertices. Click on a vertex when selecting another one in order to create a line. The line becomes the edge of the polygon.
Great. So we got our polygons. We got our meshes.
And tidily. They should be in regular shape and size, not too dense and not too dispersed. Finding a good balance for each mesh will improve your efficiency in the rest of the modeling process. Remember though, you may always return to Mesh Edit mode anytime to readjust the polygons. Your model is now all set up. Well done. In this tutorial, we will begin the actual process of making a model move. Let's try to animate the eyes and the mouth. To begin, since we are about to work on the eye, lock all the other parts. Click.
Okay, so... I should rename this. How do I rename you? Also, what's the point value here? Okay, these aren't visible. Let's lock them anyway.
On the circle next to the item on the parts tree to toggle lock. When the parts are locked, they are disabled from being selected on the canvas. Next, let's select all the parts for one eye. On the parts tree, hold down Shift to select multiple objects. With all the left eye parts selected, click on the IL Open parameter, and then click on the Add to Keyform button.
Okay, so... IL Open...
This sets all the art meshes we selected to have two keynotes established on two ends of the IL Open parameter. When you are not selecting any of the established objects, you'd only see white dots on the parameter. When you select an object and it has nodes on the parameter, you'd see green dots. Each dot stores data of a keyform. Now the two green dots have stored the same keyform of the default state. The red dot sets the value of this parameter. Your model will perform any changes accordingly. Let's give it a quick test. Try setting the red dot to a green dot, and then move an object. Now slide the red dot
Okay, set the red dot to a green, wait. Red dot to a green dot. Move this. Okay, okay, so I see what's going on here.
Along the bar to reach the other green dot. As you can see, your model is performing a movement. Press Ctrl and C to undo. We first establish our default keyform with the default state of our model's eye. In this particular case, the character's eye is half closed at default. We need to create another node somewhere in between the two ends. We can use the add3 keyform function. This adds 2 nodes on both ends and 1 in the middle. However, the key value has not been changed. We need to change the default value from 1.0 to 0.5. Click on the parameter settings button and locate IL open from the list. Double-click the value in the standard column and enter 0.5. Then press OK. Let's lock the default keyform. Click on the menu button and then click on Lock Default, or use the hotkey Ctrl, Shift, and 1. This prevents the default node to be accidentally edited. If we attempt to edit the locked node, a message would appear. Let's make a closed eye keyform. Set the parameter to the node at
So this is a lot of work. Ugh. You see why people charge the big bucks for it. Anyway, I didn't even put eyelids in the PSD, so let's do that. Wait, actually, maybe this should be skin color. Yeah, let's just make that skin color. Great. Cool. And then, so I want black for the line here. And I know I could be using my pen, like, what do you call it? The brush thickness or thinness based on my pressure. Like, I have that option, but I'm just gonna keep things simple for the moment. Okay, file, save, file, export as PSD, great. Rough one, okay, rough 2.psd, great. And then let's drag that new thing into. Okay, great. So why are you? Oh, I see. What? Why are you so long? Oh, I see. Okay, so let's okay, so first of all, we want to erase this. All right, file, save, file, export. Great. Okay, great. So I think it's. Wait, how do the eyelids even work? Like what? Okay. All right. Let's ask. Okay.
at value 0.0. Now we deformed the eyelid so that the eye is shut. We can first move it to the approximate position. Click on the center point of the red frame to move the whole piece. Next, we need to edit the shape of the eyelid into a curve. While we can edit each dot manually, it is quite some work. Instead, we can use the Deform Path tool. Click on the Deform Path tool button, and then click on the selected object to drop a control point. Allocate 3 of these to form a path. Remember to have at least one arc mesh selected when we use the Deform Path tool, or else it does not do anything. Revert to the regular cursor tool. We may now click-drag the control points to move them individually. Deform the object into the shape we want. When it is about right, further refine the shape by editing individual vertices. Give the movement a test. See if the eyelid is performing the blinking motion properly. The movement seems fine, but the top part of the eyelid still needs some work. The eyelid art mesh is now bigger than the eye. As we can see, there is a portion of the eyelid beyond the rim of the actual eye. We would want to trim off the part. This is where we use the mask clipping function.
Masking,
we want
yeah.
the eyelid to never show its area beyond the eye's boundary, which is exactly the shape of the eye white. Select the eye white to copy its ID from the inspector panel. Select the eyelid and paste the ID into the clipping ID field in the inspector. A message will appear. Click OK to proceed. Check with the parameter again. The top of the eyelid is trimmed off nicely around the edge of the eye. Seems good enough. Then, do the remaining parts with the same procedure. Remember to also clip the lower eyelid and the pupil pieces onto the eye.
Okay, so what I ideally want to do is stop the stream now because I'm not feeling face cam. Do a face cam stream later where you can see all of this stuff. So now I need to get... So now I need to get, like, all of that going. 2D with... See how that all works. Hand tracking, lip syncing, multi connection. What is this? Is not. Okay. You can use a webcam. What is okay? What are the free version limitations? Number of textures. That's okay. I'm never gonna hit that. Never gonna hit that. Probably not gonna hit that. Deformers, art path. Okay, I don't know what half of these do. Okay, there is a bunch of stuff that's just not in the free version. Okay, but given how simple the thing I want to create is, this should be fine. Okay, so XR or just webcam. Okay, YouTube Studio. Live 2D. Okay, Brian Sui V2 playlists, industry talk, live tutorial 2020. I guess this is the most recent one, so...
Welcome to Live 2D Cubism 4 tutorial series, Introduction to Tools and Technical Concepts. My name is Brian, and let's get started. So, to begin this course, when you're watching the tutorial, want at least 4 should be ready now. A month or more subscribers.
Okay, yep, don't. Okay, let's see. I've already got the program downloaded. Here we go.
This episode, we will talk about some key terms and concepts.
Okay, so I need to figure out, okay, resources. Hello, I got a little kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. She's right under me right now. YouTube Studios for true. Okay. Okay, YouTube Studio. Okay, so let's see. YouTube Studio. So I'm going to use the webcam that I don't have on right now. Okay, we just get on Steam. Nice. Is it free? Free. Nice. Okay, I'll get that later. Okay, so that was preliminary research on Live 2D. I think for stream content specifically, I think what I want to do is have this iterative process where you can see my face, which I'm not feeling today. You can see my VTuber like in the corner as I'm making the, like, you know, I'm using version 1 to show off version 2. Which means I have to do this slightly weird process where rather than have the whole thing done, like, you know, first you do the art, and then you put it into Live 2D and you rig it, and then you put it in this other program. Basically, all of those are done in parallel. So you can sort of see the progression. And I think, you know, a weekly series, 4-ish hours, maybe a week, should be pretty much sufficient. And then I should probably do some off stream as well, but like, yeah, it's also wild. Like, this is, I think of this as streaming software, right? But the number of like industry everything that are done with Live 2D is kind of insane. Okay, so I think I have all the tools I need to make a competent, well, not competent, to make a VTuber. Oh, one sec. Kitty cat wants to go out. I think they're annoying as hell.
It passed.
What passed? Oh yeah, the bell. I know. But bringing back some ice cream if you would.
I'll bring back everyone some ice cream. You could use it in these trying times.
Thank you. Let the kitty cat out. Let's see. What am I doing? So, I want to make a reactive, which is, I don't know how to set it up with Discord. I think I'm just gonna make the art and worry about the details later. I think why let's just use here we go. Okay, so I think what I want to do is, and it's gonna be the same character. It's gonna be QB. And I am gonna want my drawing tablet probably. We're gonna use a sprite. All right, launch that. I'm gonna close a window. You can't hear it, I hope, but there's a little child who's having a bad time right now. Probably nothing serious. You know, just sometimes you get too much sun, you get fussy. Here we go. Okay, A-Spray. Are you actually going? Did you actually launch? You did, yeah. Okay, new file. Gosh, okay, so I want this to be NES style, so NES. It's a 256 by 224. Okay, great. Okay, great. And how do I edit palette? Select, come on. Load palette. Okay, we want, nope. How do I change my palette? Select, use colors. Load default palette. Nope. Oh, here we go. Okay, great. So so basically the idea is I don't have a good red. Let's see. Here we go. Great. So the idea here is, okay, so actually we want to have a table. I think QB sits on a table. Oh, actually I can. Wait, why does the brackets change the where I am in the palette and not the brush size? How do I just the scroll to change brush size? No, that's let's do a 8-pixel brush right now. So here we go. So that's the table. We got our outline color. That is not what a cube looks like, but you know, whatever. And then we got we go. And then we let's see, do we have a paint bucket? Is there a paint bucket? There should be, right? How do I paint bucket? Oh, I see. It's on the left here. Paint bucket. Paint bucket, here we go. Maybe I want... No. Maybe I want this for the outline, and then this for the actual skin. Or like this, maybe? I think that's the cutest of the options so far, and then we can go back to brush. Can do a little like that, and then this sort of darker red for the inside of the mouth. It should be noted, I'm not an artist, I don't know what I'm doing. And then, let's see, paint bucket. This loading color palette is making things go faster, though. Okay, so that's, there we go. We've got this sort of outline, and then I'm using way too few layers. But, I guess I should probably put some eyebrows in there. Eyebrows, so we can do 4 pixels for these eyebrows. Maybe I should make the nose like, yeah, I don't know what the hell, this Kirby doesn't have a nose, right? No nose. Maybe I don't need a nose. Let's kill the nose. Oh, but first let's add a layer. Wait. Layer. No, I don't want a new frame. I want. I mean, I think okay, let's do the background. Actually, it's a reactive, so it doesn't want a background, does it? It just wants to, well, no, it's because, okay, let's see. How do I get Discord reactive? Yeah, actually, because usually, I would say usually reactives are transparent, so we can just give QB a little desk, because they cannot float. But other than that, well, maybe I just, okay, I'm just going to treat the whole frame as like mine for the time being. Use the paint bucket tool, boom. Then we're going to put some, okay, make a new layer. Make a new layer. Layer, new layer, okay. Okay, layer. Wait, actually, file, export as they don't support PSD, do they? Okay. Maybe I should put some music on. Yeah, let's put some Kirby music on. Okay, that's a little loud both for you and for me. I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. Okay, that should be about right. Okay, so is this the wood color? Nope. What? I mean, I actually, you know, we could just. Okay. Like, it's a consistent low quality, which is fun. I mean, that's reactive. We could just, what was it called? I don't remember what it was called, and I don't remember where it was stored. Dear... Veado. Nope, nope. Oh shit. Go away. Stop. How do you mean no search results? Maybe I just need to download it again? No, because I here we go. Sprite 2 capture. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is the one I'm using right now. Okay, sure, we can just download it. It's fine. Just take me to downloads for now. Why are we doing Todoku right now? Womp womp. Okay, so this is my current React PNG tuber, which I think is pretty neat. But okay, well, let's just oh wait, no, I need to. Where's my Sprite? Well, file, export as. And then we need to toggle this off. File, export as. Okay, it's gonna be in my Steam. We're just gonna put that in Affinity stuff. Sprite. There we go. Just turn that back on. File, export as. Choose file. Oh, wait, did I? Fuck. Wait, did it not? Export. Okay, so there's Sprite 1. Okay, so file, export. Two, three, there we go. Okay, great. Now we use via, how do you pronounce it? I don't know. Replace image. What? Replace image. Wow, wow. 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 Wow, 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 wow. And then let's just see. I have a. Okay, let's just Control C, Control V. There we go. How do I turn the green screen thing off? Blinking, mouth closed, display settings, program settings. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know how to get rid of the green screen, so we're just gonna crop it in OBS. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, great. Bum, bum. Okay, so now we can keep working on this. And I'll just periodically replace it. So first of all, I think QB is a much happier character than this. I just sort of winged it in terms of drawing this. So we can do layer 3. Okay, so it's this color. Yep, that's the outline, right. And then is there a line tool? There is, great. Alright, I want 4 pixels, I guess. Nope, that's 14. I want 4. There we go. Okay, so that's a nice friendly square right there, and then we can fill that in. Let's do brown eyes. Let's so brown eyes. No, we can just take this. Nope. Do I just need a new layer for the eye? Okay, there we go. Where's the select? Just there we go. Can I just duplicate this layer? Duplicate, there we go. And then we need the blue sparkles I had earlier. I got a lot of options for blue. Ooh, this one's kind of like got kind of a interesting time signature. Pink bucket. Nope. Wait, that's cursed. Okay. Okay. Imagine making a PNG tuber with pixel art. Wouldn't that be funny? That looks like that makes it look like it's crying. Okay, so I think brown's gonna be our black color. I don't think we're actually gonna put a black in there. Okay, that should be on layer 5. And then we need to duplicate layer 5 so we can. And we use this brown color here. Maybe we need like a 1 pixel outline for the eyes. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah, I feel like we need a 1 pixel outline for the eyes. Maybe I'll just do it more slowly. Nope, no Kirby blackface. Also, I need more layers, I just realized. Always more layers. And then back to the pencil. I guess the outline should be outside of the actual shape, huh? Okay, so I don't know what I want to do on the other side. Okay, so it's actually... Okay, so the outline has a slight bias. There we go. Yay. I think this thing might be... Okay, well, we'll see. I don't know if my my sound settings are set correctly. So... Maybe it should be 2 pixels wide on the other side? I don't know. We can just keep working on it. Oh, that's kind of a cool effect. Do we want to put it on both sides? Just do like a 2 pixel outline. Yeah, I think 2 pixels is about right. It gives it a better highlight. I do not know anything about art, so if this is wrong, it's wrong. There's not much I can do about it. I'm not in love with how this looks, but here we go. Trust the process, stay the course, and we can always fix it later. Alright, there is an undo button. It is very available. Oop. Doesn't quite look right. Maybe square eyes would be fun. Can I make the... How big can I make this square? Actually, first of all, let's go on a different layer. We got the sort of the Mr. Krabs eyes. Another square here. Let's make that bigger. Okay, maybe it should be the whole. There we go. The whole. Oh, nope. The whole thing is eye. Bum, 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 bum. It's also possible that this should be like dark blue. Or I think it's maybe black with. Okay, this I'm not loving any of these. These I think I just want to keep it simple. Okay. We need to return to Kirby. How does Kirby do it? What? Okay, so there's like an outline and a gradient. Okay, so we got the black outline. We got the. Maybe I can just do like a hazel little. I think I need to use the orange actually to. Oh, that's cute actually. I like this. Got a little basketball going on. Basketball eyes. And then we can put a little shine right here in the top. Get this even lighter orange. Okay, now we just need to refine that shape with the eraser. Okay, I should probably label everything. Ignore this one for now. Layer 5 doesn't do anything. Layer 5 copy. Okay, so wait. No, layer 5 and layer 5 copy. Iris, there we go. Okay, so we can delete layer 9. What is layer 10? Out. Great. Can I just... Wait, heck. Layer 4 copy. Do you do anything? Okay, so that's the other eye. Okay, so I want to duplicate from something else. So eye base. I'll save as. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Wom, 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 wom. I know the mouth should probably be bigger, but well. How do I make you transparent? Okay, so here's opaque. Converted pre. What does that do? Nope, that still gives me green. Okay. Save properties. Nope. Program settings. Okay, I don't know how to get rid of the green background. Bum, 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 bum. Can I just be transparent? There we go, transparent. Now if I uncrop this, beautiful. And what's this one? I got some good music in this Kirby. Wait, am I not? Okay, yeah, I am. Okay, so let's just move all these. No, no. How do I? How do I move? There we go. Move these all together. Control C, Control V. Let me just choose Iris and Eye Base. Yep, so let me just choose those. We should be able to move them over. Is there a way to make a group or something? Okay, so this doesn't quite look right. Well. Just realized all the outlines, like you got this really thick outline for the it's really thick outline for the creature itself, and then inside all the details are way too small. Okay, let's just new group. New group. Eye. Please actually be the left eye. Nope, that's the right eye. Great. Why is... Oh, what? What did I do? Okay, Okay, so I write, if I turn that folder off, I left... What's... Oh, yeah, okay. We might just make a new folder here. And then delete I left. Fuck. Okay, great. Delete I left. Great. What did I do? Okay. Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's start over. Let's make this like 8 pixels. It's the preview. I don't actually want to draw on that. I want to draw that whole thing. And then I guess I can use not that color, this color. That's unironically like the best you have done so far. Simpler is better. That's the. I mean, Kirby's whole thing is it's just like simple, but like just like good. Okay, it appears I need to take a quick trip to the bathroom. So let's see, I am back. Sit down in this chair here. I don't have camera, so I can't really dance. But this is a dancing track for sure. Okay, so we need a new layer. So just shift N. Right, so let's see, I want oh. What? Why is this not working? Well. Oh, I'm erasing from a layer that doesn't exist. For some reason this worked last time, let's just hope it works again. Nope. Alright, no, I need to... Nope, it looks like I have a mustache. I do not want this character to have a mustache. Nope. What are we doing? Okay, and then we can paint bucket there. That does not look right. That's kind of funny looking, but not quite what I want. We can just make it black, maybe. That somehow also looks offensive. Purple. Can I just make the whole thing the same color? And then draw on top of that somehow. This looks a little sloppy, but... Okay, file, export as... Wait, actually... File export as... Yes, I know. Alright, now we can go into video. Replace image. Replace image. Yeah, that's much friendlier. I feel like the eyes should be maybe a little bigger. Oh, that's not the right color. No, that's way too much. No, that's... I don't know. Like this... Well, I like it so far. Okay, so I think we should probably clean up the edges here. There we go. There we go. Get that nice little rounded shape that all the kids are into these days. Also, my second monitor looks way less colorful than my first, I just realized. Well, this is the palette I have if I'm working in this tool. I mean, I guess I could use any colors I wanted in theory, but like I thought it'd be cool to do it like NES style because like I'm in theory working on an NES game. It's slow going because it turns out NES games are hard to make. But you know, that is the thing I'm doing. Okay, you know what? We're gonna make my little guy. Where are you? Gonna put you over here. Here we go. Okay, these changes are minor, but we can export. PNG 1.1 export file export file export. Oh wait, no, I need file export. My versioning system doesn't make a ton of sense, but what are you gonna do about it? You know, you can't stop me. All right. 1.1. Replace image with 2.1. I'm a non-threatening little cube. This is fun. My little creature. Alright, so let's turn the Kirby music off. And let's play some of that game I was playing yesterday. Marble It Up Ultra Deluxe, I believe. Is that what the name of the game is? No, Ultra Deluxe is the okay, so let's see. Sprite, file save, file exit. There we go. Great. And now Marble It Up Ultra. Let me let me update my OBS. There we go. Move that over here. And you can tell I'm a real VTuber because I'm blocking some parts of the screen. Okay. Okay, so I want to... Okay, nope. Sorry. Let's go for the okay, so Single player. Okay, so got all the diamonds on level 1. Let's see, yeah. So I got the, okay, so let's just complete random levels I haven't done yet in this one. Shift, okay. Come on, shift. Okay, we got this, like, side-to-side platform, which is doing some interesting things to my momentum. Okay, so... Okay, great. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's see. Oh. Okay, checkpoint, nice. Alright, let's see, so... Why is this thing called shift? Is it just because the platforms are shifting around, or... I guess we can go slightly out of our way to click this, this time stop thing. No particular reason not to. Ooh, yep, we're dead. Whatever, I think we can get a better time anyway. It's so fun. My little guy in the corner. My little guy, gender, she, her. Yeah, I don't know. Like, my pronouns are she and her, right? We sort of firmly decided that. I don't know if, like, what QB's pronouns are, you know? Something about a little pink cube. Might be a they them or a she they, or I don't know. And it's also like a little bit odd because when it first came out, like the I've been playing in a campaign with my roommates for a number of years, and the character I happened to be playing was like he, him, which made things a little weird. But I think it's it's been long enough. I think I can handle it. You know, this character that I stream with and the person that I am day to day they don't need to have the same pronouns. Yeah, like I know that like I can get better looking art. I can ask my girlfriend, who's an artist, nicely. I can commission it. But something about the fact that I made it, and that it's like this very, very simple design, like there's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. And like for this channel, it's been okay so far to be like, okay, well this is a worse version of something that already exists, but it's I made it with my own hands and I feel proud of it, and therefore it's going in the stream. Yeah. And like one of the reasons I wanted to design QB this way is that like every VTuber has this like really, really complicated design. And I thought it'd be fun to I thought it'd be fun to like have an incredibly simple design just to contrast that. Like the way you draw fan art is you go to your emoji selector, right? And you choose the red square button, and that's fan art, And like I there's like technical limitations on like what I'm able to do because I don't know what I'm doing. But that's like not the reason. I think it's a fun little design. Like everyone knows Kirby, like it's derivative of Kirby. I'm not gonna lie about that, right? Well, like Kirby's effective because he's a very simple design, and he's a little guy and he's full of love, and also murder. He does a lot of murder, but don't worry about it. It's fine. He's justified, or maybe he isn't. I don't know. I don't know the Kirby lore. Like he eats a bunch of people, and he's like a small child version of like an incredibly powerful god or something. I don't know the lore. But I think the cuteness aspect, like the simplicity and the cuteness, are both very important parts of the character. And I don't know of any VTubers who are like, who have a design like that, where it's just like simple and cute. Like there's plenty of like, you know, cute VTubers out there. It's there's no shortage of them. But I don't think I know of anyone who's like gone out of their way to be excessively simple. I'm supposed to. Oh, okay. No, I can't. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it was. That's why it was okay. Okay, so here. You know, these stages have like a lot of hazards, but they're at least all clearly labeled. You know, you gotta give them that. That was a silver. Yeah, that was a silver. Okay, we take those. 55 for gold. All right, let's do conduit. Okay, this looks like a fun level. Like this is the kind of level I tend to enjoy. All right, all right. Oh, we're at bounce pads. I forgot bounce pads. Oh, I missed the time. All right. Boop. Oh, yeah. You gotta be careful of bounce pads. They'll really send you. All right. Okay. Nope, that didn't quite work. I want to use these bounce pads. You know, like here, line this up, and then we can take a. Nope, I just jumped over the bounce pad. Okay, whatever. My goal is just to get through enough levels to unlock the next level set over and over again at this point, so I am very happy to take non-optimal strats. Okay, we take those, I guess. Back in the hole, okay. We... Oh, I see. Okay, I'll check that. Take the checkpoint there. This level is cool. I would like to be able to do it in one shot. I'm not quite well acquainted enough with bounce pad physics. Okay, yeah, let's try again for one shot. Okay. Okay, so we have enough momentum that should send us forward, and then we're braking a little bit. We got the time stop basically by accident, but we got it. Yeah, and because these bounce pads sort of add up to your they add an up, but they don't necessarily. And oh, okay, we saved it. Okay, let's get one of these booster guys. All right. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we have a checkpoint somewhere, right? Yeah, okay, well. I do want to complete this level in one shot. Like, this is probably my favorite kind of level so far. And so I want to be able to do it justice, even on, like, the first play. Alright, so now we jump here. And we just get the goal. Probably silver. Oh, bronze, okay. Okay. I basically don't need to build speed by jumping, because these pads... Oh my god. That was kind of a fluke, but why do we... No! No! Oh, fucking hell. Okay. No. We can do better. We can do better. Okay. Bounce pad. Nice. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, we did get the time stop. We got that time stop. I bet the diamond time for this is like 3 seconds with all the time stops available. Alright, let's see. Okay, so that was totally unintentional. I was not trying to do that. But if they're just gonna... Fuck. If they're just gonna give it to me, then I'm just gonna take it. Alright. I keep recovering from stuff that should have killed me. Alright, let's see. Okay, great. Now we'll just take this bounce pad and boost here. Okay, so that's silver. We can do gold. We can do gold. And then like at diamonds, like diamonds probably are going to require some like pretty specific routing. And like there's got to be like I keep like doing these like crazy boosts where I like accidentally. Oh, I see. Okay, if I jump on the boost pad, then that's not. Dang it. And I did some air braking there to make that work. All right, bam. Okay, a little bit of air braking there. Okay, okay. Okay, no, that didn't work. Okay. I tried to get lucky too many times and it just didn't work. Okay, boost here so we get this time stop. Alright, there we go. Okay, just barely with air braking can I make that jump. Okay, jump this. Alright, nope. Okay, so time stop, probably not happening. Okay, it's not happening. Alright, okay, great. Okay, we've got the flow. Air brake, okay. Ah, no, dang it. That would have been like a 30-second run though if I'd made it. I was thinking about like the fact that I'd missed all of those boosts and I just... Okay. Okay. So for those just joining us, I'm currently trying to get a gold time on this, which what are the gold times? I don't know. Basically, I'm just trying to go fast, and we'll figure out if I like go fast, complete runs, and then we'll sort of figure out the details of whether or not I got a good time later. Okay. 21. Oh my god. Okay, so that's a gold. Okay, so I got way under the... Okay, so this... I'm not going to worry about diamond for now. Okay, this is gonna confused the shit out of me. Okay, so on this gravity panel, there is a thing. There's one over there. There's one over here. Dang it. Okay, one. Oh yeah, jumping off gravity panels is so cursed, so I probably shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so we can go over here. Okay, right, so... Okay, we can go over here. Okay, great, so that... Okay, wait, that gravity panel, okay, I gotta wait on that. Oh. Ah! Wow, okay, so, yeah. Okay, let's ignore the timer. There's one over here? Explain. Are there some underneath? Do I have to... Oh, fuck. What is wrong with gravity panels when they spin? Okay, so do I just like want to stay on and then great, now I'm upside down. Okay, grab that. Okay, great. So we grab this one. Is the flat level even different when it's upside down? Here's this one. I'm probably gonna have to... Oop. Oh no. Okay, I think I want to grab all the ones top side. Oh, fuck. Yeah, all the ones I can't get via gravity panels on the top. Let's do those first. Oh, fuck. So there's one... There's one over there. And then get that one, get this one. And then I think everything, oh no, I need to get that one over there. Wait, no, everything else can be gotten on the other, on the bottom. Okay, and then I wait on this to go back under. Whoop. Okay, great. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's try the bottom first. I'm not giving a ton of commentary here. Maybe I should be. Okay, let's see. The gravity gets so screwy on these. Alright, let's see. Yep. I don't actually understand how the gravity thing works. So I'm trying to make a Discord, like I'm trying to make the reactive guy, like one of the ideas is, okay, well, I've made my thing, like I know I improve it. And really, the only note I have for myself is I made this explicitly like in the NES style, like with a, but not with all the technical limitations. I think this sprite, well, because it only uses 3 colors, right? So it, like the limitation is you can only use 4, oh fuck. You can only use 4 palettes, or like, you can't assign colors per pixel. Instead, you get like little blocks of color that are larger. They're like, I think 16 by 16 tiles. Okay, now I need to get that one over there, which is... These are always scary when you flip them over. Alright, let's see. There's one over there I can use. Great. Okay, great. Now we can... Okay, where's the... Okay, so we got this one right here. Where is the last one? Oh, it's right there, okay. Oh! No! No! Okay. I think I probably could have gotten something with the checkpoint there, but... Fuck it, we ball. I don't have an actual strategy at this point. I'm just like... Okay, so that one... Can't get that one yet. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay, so... Whoa. Can I survive? No. For some reason, touching the bumper, like, resets your... I guess touching anything, the bumper is just, like, easier to hit. Resets the gravity on your ball. Alright, so 3 in theory. Okay, so once this one spins, I can go grab... Oh, that one needs to unspin, okay. Let's just wait on it. Alright, there we go. Oh. These maze levels are probably my least favorite. Okay, I think everything left is on the top. We... Oh, actually, there's one left on a rotating platform. Okay, so there's one over there. Okay, so there's one there, and there's one on a rotating platform. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay, I'll just let the checkpoint take me. I will, again, just let the checkpoint take me. Okay, at this point I'm gonna start over. Okay. Okay, I can get 2 quick ones right. Nope. There's like a cluster right here. And there's one right there I can grab later. I think this is a fairly efficient route. And then you can grab that one. Well, this one's on flat ground, so I'll grab that. This one will be number 5. That one's on flat ground, so just need to wait on these platforms. Don't hit anything. Okay, so there should be a jump on this platform. There is indeed. Okay. You can't see, but I am... Oh, shit. I am turning my head every time the platforms turn and I'm on them. I'm like, what? Whoa! Alright, let's see. Oh shit, now I have to get to the goal. Where's the goal? It's on the underside, isn't it? Okay, yep, right there. Oh wait, no. Oh, it's play for keeps. I think that's a marble joke. Because if you win the marble game, you like get the opponent's marble. Okay, this is kind of spooky, honestly. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's kind of fun. Okay, so we don't actually need that much momentum to get up these things, I think. Ah, fuck. Okay, so first of all, I bet there's a skip right here that you can just jump. Nope. I think you need to double down. I think you need to... Boop. Nope. Okay, jump here, jump here. Right? And I was trying to go this route, so we're going to go this route. Whoop. And then we want actually fairly low velocity here, because if not, you fall off. Okay, great. And then there's the goal. I have no idea how you get to the goal, but... Nope. We can try this left side. So I want to have like just barely enough speed to get up that and no more. Nope. Yeah, because you can take like I enjoy taking these 2 jumps, so I'm gonna do it because the risk is fairly low. Well, sometimes it does that. I think instead of braking, I should just go left. Yeah, there we go. And then we can do a quick jump here, cancel my velocity there. Okay. Okay, we can go here, I guess. We get this, like, curved path. Nice. This is a fun level to sight read because I don't know what's ahead. I'm just like taking each challenge one at a time and just be like, okay, we can do that. Okay, it's in the middle. Is there some? Okay, so it wants me to go. Ah, fuck. Okay, let's take the checkpoint. Is there like a wing or something up here? Like what's... Oh! That's fun! That is fun. Oh wait, no, I wanna do that again. Nope. Alright, let's do the jump. Why not? Nope. Nope. Okay, it'll be cool when I get it. Dang it. There we go. See, that was cool, wasn't it? I think this might be my favorite level at this point. It's like, it's just got the one idea it does really well. Alright, jump here. And then... I believe it was 110 for the gold, so I might have to... No, I got plenty of time. Nice. I have no idea what the hell the skip is for the diamond, but I'll take... Oh, it's 105, and we got 104, so we're good. Okay. What am I even... Okay, so if I go too fast and fall off, I will... This is a weird fucking level. Why do these anti-grav levels also always have, like, bumpers? If I just don't worry about optimalness and just, like, wander around aimlessly, I will eventually just beat the level, right? Ba, ba, ba. A little bit of clipping there, that's fine. Since it's like a sphere, it's hard to tell what any of these are pointing to. Okay, so this one I don't think I've been to before. Okay, so there's one. Okay, we got a tunnel here. Okay, great. apparently the last gem is over there. Okay, great. Where is the goal? Oh, it's, of course it's on ice. Yeah. All right. I can't see the goal. I'll be so mad if I... Well, I guess I got the checkpoint. What if I fall off before I find the goal? Is it right here? Oh, yeah, they need big arrows because it's hidden. There we go. Okay, bronze, that's fine. It's a 1 minute for the... Okay. I think I've played this one before. I think this is where the weekly challenge. Definitely feels familiar. I think we can just gun it here. We don't need this platform. I think I've gotten way better since I played this challenge last, because I'm being way more ambitious with the risks I'm taking. And they're all paying off so far. Nice. Okay, I've got the checkpoint here. What am I trying to do here? Well, ultimately go forward, so if I just... Nope, okay, checkpoint. I was trying to skip some of the swinging section by... Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Okay, I'm locked in and focused at this point, so I don't really have a ton of commentary in me. But that was dumb. Okay, I'll take the checkpoint. Why do I keep doing this? Okay. Dang it. Wait. That strat looks cool. Let's see if I can... Okay, so I can jump here, skip this. Jump here, skip that. And then... Great, nice. Checkpoint. I have to wait for another cycle. Okay. Fuck. Okay, let's... Okay. No. Alright. That felt scary, but like I'm just happy I can do it at all. Okay, so this is within jumping range. Okay, great. I'm gonna wait another cycle for safety. Yeah, again, I'm gonna wait another cycle for safety. I don't think I'm gonna get get the gold time on this anytime soon. I'm not too concerned. Okay. And now I gotta take the checkpoint. Is there a way? Okay, so how do I... Nah, okay. And then past... No, I was gonna say past this point, safe strats only, but then I fucked up an easy trick. Nope. Ah, dang it. Alright, whatever. We'll take the checkpoint. Nope. Why does this keep happening? Okay. I don't know how checkpoints work with moving platforms. Nope. What if I just try and keep as much momentum as possible? And don't worry about the risks, and then just just go for everything. Well, okay, well. Okay, no. Okay, so that is I know that jump is possible. Nah, okay. Dang it. I think it is possible to skip that second. Nope. Okay, so I know this is skip is possible and also trivial. I need to change direction real fast. That's the problem. Nope. Nope. It's not there to catch me. Okay. Nope. I think I just need to add one more jump to the rotation. Nope. No. Wait, okay, so what we've learned here. Okay, so if I just accelerate normally here, like this is not actually getting me closer to my goal of beating level efficiently at all. What it is letting me find skips in general in future levels. Okay, so we do have to wait on the platform. How do I skip waiting on the platform? Just like that jump is really precise. I think I do an easier version of it where I just nope. Okay, it's okay. What's the straightest line I can take? Just jump here, jump here, jump here, jump here, jump here. Okay, that sort of worked. Okay, great. And now we just fuck. Nope. You have to plan like 4 jumps ahead here. Nope. Okay, okay, what if I just full send B-hop? Nope. Okay, so that jump, that is possible. The full send B-hop is possible. I don't actually have to wait for that platform if I don't want to. Which I don't. Nope. What's the fucking setup for it though? Ah, dang. I didn't have enough platform left. Okay, so the platform I want to land on is over there, so let's see. Nope. 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 Okay. Nope. Nope, I didn't. I missed the jump input there. Okay, I guess I'm just waiting for the platform. I have to wait. I do not like having to wait. No! Why did I do that? Alright, let's see. I did again. Okay. So the trick there is to just play video games better. Nope. And I can't press the... Nope. There should be a quick restart button that goes to the last checkpoint. That would make this game better, I think. I've said this before. I'll say it again probably. Because like I don't want to go back and like have to redo this level. But like I also don't want to have to wait for the like what is this 4 seconds? It's possible it would make time trials weird. But but like if you're using checkpoints, you don't care about time anyway, so okay. Oh, fuck. You know what? I don't actually have to play this level. Ice. I do not like the ice. This level has ice and anti-grav. Oh, cool. Cool ramp for that time stop. Dang it. I want to get that time stop. Wow, the lineup is weird. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I have to go around that little, what do you call it? Ice sculpture or glacier, whatever you call it. How do I... Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, so you need to, like, use the very edge on the left side. Let's do it at least once, just for fun. Okay, time stop over there. Let's see if I can grab it. Okay, checkpoint. Okay, and then we need to turn here. There, that works. No, that doesn't work. Okay. So so avoid this one. Avoid this one. Okay, that actually isn't that big of a needle to thread. Small of a needle? Oh no, thread a needle. It's not as hard as it looks. Missed those time stops, that's fine. Whee! Alright, please don't kill me by falling. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is fine. Okay, right, so we can... Okay, there's my diamond. Great. And it's just downhill from here, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I can't move it over in time, that's fine. And I specifically avoided those ramps because ramps and anti-grav are cursed. Okay, silver, we'll take it. Siege, okay. Whoa! What's the... This is a cool gimmick. Okay, so just don't jump, and then... This level's insane. Okay, this is a level I'm not gonna try and optimize. I'm just gonna do it because like it's just so different than anything else I've even seen. All right, so we want to go. Gems right there, so this is a cool ass level. It's just like kind of weird. Just I don't know what to do with it. Okay, great. Oh, if I could just... I feel like if I had a feather, I could have made that. Okay, nope. Checkpoint time. This level is so much its own thing. Like, I don't know how to... Like, did someone at this office just play a lot of, Yeah, the camera really isn't optimized for, like, any of this. I like how pinball-y it is. But I dislike that I can't tell what's even going on. Like, where am I supposed to be going? I do not know. God. Okay. Yeah, this level just kind of requires, like, a different set of camera controls. This is a subgenre that should exist. Like marble game pinball, where you're like this. Dang it. Okay, why do I keep restarting? I should just be seeing checkpoints. Ah, dang it. All right, backspin. I can slow down a little bit. It's hard to see where I'm landing. I guess it's nice they made little pockets so I can, like, at least sort of. But then, like, is there a way to? Okay, no, I'm stuck here. Okay. Okay, let's do the middle one. Because I can. There we go. What the hell does the fast time for this even look like? I'd be willing to believe the silver time is like 2 minutes, because this is... Okay. And then you need one more launch to get to the goal. Thankfully, this has all been cleared for me at this point. Well, I say as I bump into stuff anyway. Okay, I gotta just try that again, huh? Backspin, backspin, backspin. Okay, don't fall off. I did not fall off. Okay, great. So now what? Okay, so it's massively tilted this way. Okay, wait, maybe I can climb up here and then climb up here. So I just need to launch again, don't I? Okay, let's see. Oh, it's so hard to like. Oh, okay. We got there. By fluke, I guess. What is the silver? Okay, let's. I want to try that again. Okay, so ignoring all the time stoppers. So, yep, takes about 22 seconds here, and then... You know, I don't actually care about getting a par time. I just want to get a faster time, because I know it's possible. Backspin, 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 backspin. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright. Okay, great. Okay, great. That's there. Oh yeah, if you can get on the roof and chain those, then you can go real fast. Okay, so yeah. I'm still eligible for the silver part-time. Which is... Where is that? Where is that gem? It's right here, I guess? Okay, cool. I just got it by accident. Great. No! Okay, I gotta take that shot again. Wait, I can go back up. If I do it carefully. Nah, maybe? That's worth a shot. I'm not really losing anything by trying. Nah, this would be way too slow. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a part-time even on like my 6th attempt or whatever it is. Okay, so it's the middle one I want. Okay, great. Yeah, like this game is not quite built to handle like this level. It'd be cool to see a game that was just like optimized to do exactly this. Come on, goal. Great. Okay, so that was the silver. And that was like literally half the time, so we'll take that. Nope. Go fast. Go faster. Simply never stop boosting. Oh, I didn't actually go that fast. I didn't even go fast enough. Okay. Okay, so this could be just a b-hop to win level. Just like trust the process, keep b-hopping. Okay, take a shorter, if I take a slightly shorter path there, that would have worked. Okay, so I don't need to use this whole thing. I just need to like get up there. Okay. The fact that you can't see where you're going is a little annoying here. I think I just need to stop jumping early. Right, there we go. We can build speed there, build speed here. Dang it. Yeah. Checkpoint, nice. Hopefully we don't need it. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that other one. Oh shit, okay, okay, nope. Wait, come back. Alright, okay, okay. So here we go. I need this. Dang it. I didn't actually jump, I just rolled off. Okay, I've already wasted more time than that would save. Fuck. Alright. Okay. Oh, I can see that part over... Oh, wait. Obviously, that's gonna have collision. I don't think there's any point in abusing that, but... Fire the cards. Okay, just roll most of the way up, jump, and miss. That would have been cool if I'd hit it, though. Okay, so we can... Nope. I'm starting to get... Okay, it's probably about 10 hours into playing this game. I'm starting to get a little tired of the music. I wonder how many songs there are total. Like, it can't be that many. Maybe 20? That should be just barely enough speed. Okay, great. Nice. Oh, fuck. Okay, I need to be lined up like this, and then go. Why is this not working? Okay. I guess I need more speed than... Like, the boost alone is not enough to... Fuck. The boost alone is not enough to fuck. That's the moral of the story here. I do want those time stoppers though. So just whoop. Yeah, that's unhelpful. Maybe we should ignore the time stoppers for now. I can come back and get them later. Just focus on building speed, getting this like straight on. Okay, actually this might be no. No, I need to like, how do I even hit that so I don't like fall off? Dang it. Oh, I forgot to jump. No. Dang it. How close am I to the end? Like, how close have I gotten even? Okay, and then jump. Okay, so that was like perfect. So you need a little speed, but not a ton, and then... Okay. I see, okay. Great. Oh, I should have taken that checkpoint. Wait, let me just, Oh, I haven't used the rewind at all. Wait, what does blast do? Damn it. Okay, so I think it's also important to evaluate like I want to be more red. Like this is I want to be more like this color, right? Or maybe I could even I don't know. Like here we go. Let's how does Super Mario Brothers? Right, because it definitely has like Mario's hat is definitely red. Sure, whatever. We can just do some piracy. Okay, you know what? Marble blast or marble it up, whatever you're called. Level select. There we go. I've had enough for now. It's a fun game. I've had enough for now. How much time have I put in there? 9.3 hours. Okay. Hmm. And like this thing is animating my VTuber or my PNG tuber pretty well. I kind of like it. It feels like this program's pretty simple, right? Like it feels like I could do something that's similar. I don't know if there's any point to it at the moment. Woo. State properties. State pixel. Wah. I don't know what that means. Image. Oh, image mode pixel. That's probably what I want. Smooth. Yeah, we want pixel. I think pixel is better. Oh, I could add some like idle animations. You got blinking and we can. Yeah, just gotta draw 2 more lines. That'll be that. Let's okay. So Ace of Bright. Let's see, Ace of Bright. Okay, we can add another layer, which is Control N or Shift N, right? Oh, I need to separate these layers. So many layers. I think I might actually want to just new with the no default palette. I can't remember how to do it. Nope. Presets. There we go. Okay, what is the difference here? I think I'll try this one. Okay, so first off, I want to have a red color, so I guess I'll use that as my outline. And then we can use this inside. Okay, so that immediately looks more red. Okay. And then we can use this as a detail. Okay, actually, I realize this red is a little saturated for what I want. Like this red. Okay, well these are the, like that's a very pink red. Okay, so if I use this externally, that's okay, and then this one internally, that's still darker than what I have. I want to go 1 step darker, right? And that's sort of a, if I made if I made this That's sort of that color. Okay, so if I do this, that's brown, orange. And then we could outline it. I guess we could. Well, do we need an outline? Does Kiwi need an outline? That's a good question. What if we don't need an outline? And then we can use. Nope. And then we can use that's still kind of pink. I like the maybe it should be like an orange. Oh, that looks bad. That's the color I'm already using. I don't have a darker. I could go QB like purple eyes. That might be cute. That's haunted, isn't it? Let's draw the vertices. Because there's an important part, and then we got the little here. We got the accessory slot. Let's Shift N, make new. Come on. Make new layer, and then we got the cute little bow tie. Right, and then we can. Those eyes are way too far apart. We can. Oh, wait, Shift N. I don't like the blue. What we could do is we could do like that, right? As an outline, and then go back in red. I don't actually like this, but I wanna see where it goes, you know? What? No, oh, I see. This one, right, where's the selection tool? Sorry for the flashing. Anyone who's photosensitive, I did not intend for it. Yeah, that's horrible. Like there's a vibe there, but I don't think it's my vibe. Okay, so I think this is probably the closest color in this palette to what I want my character to look like. I think hide all the layers, start over, and then got a nice sort of friendly rounded. There we go. Okay, we can clean that up later. Actually, why did I not just use the rectangle tool filled, and then I can press Shift and it'll just. There we go. And then we can use the circle tool, right, and then make that black. And then Shift. And then here we go, select. Select that. Control C, Control V. Control V. Control V. Control V. There we go. And then we just new layer. Still not sure. Okay, we can try black for the eyes. Well, no, black's already been used. Well, that is sort of the NES style, right? Just start with a whoop, whoop. Sort of an easygoing smile. Oh, but I actually want to add a new layer here. I might also like I want to make, I think I do want to communicate the cube of the cube unit. All right. Line tool. Let's get that red. Okay, this looks bad because I don't know how to draw, but we can do sort of a pink. No, of course not. Okay, you know what? I think I might be done for the day. Is there a way to get Sprite to there is. Oh, okay. They last updated mostly 4 years ago. Or I could wait, does Affinity Well, hey, wait, why am I? Oh, there it is. My reactive broke. Wait, I thought it broke, and it was just like not talking loud enough. Okay, so I think I'm doing a lot of preliminary research today, and then I'm gonna have to do some offline, and then we'll set it up such that you can sort of monitor the progress on my reactive as I make it. I assume there's a way to import like a screenshot of a cube into. I don't know. I might also want to do some like just general purpose drawing practice. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it stream today. Thanks everyone for coming, and I will see you all next time.